Okay, so I'm finding out the hard way this morning that, I think also finding out the hard way that the audio still doesn't work in the YouTube, clips of John and I. For the intro video, I'll have to fix it some other time. I think it's in my list of things to do, and I always forget because I always try to implement new things. But anyway, finding out the hard way that, so I use live push and restream to try to circumvent the idea of using my own bandwidth for multiple streaming to multiple platforms. So I was using live push for Facebook and Trovo. Now let's make sure this isn't too loud. I don't think it should be because I think that's where I left off last time.
Light it up.
But I'm finding that. No, it's fine. I'm finding that live push. Finding that live push is now doing a tiered thing, and I'm no longer in the free tier. Or there is no free tier, so I'm no longer applicable to be able to use their software. So I can't until I pay, which I'm not gonna do. No, that was easy. So I like it.
But in here it's called melee combat, and it's just good, clean fun. So go ahead and beat up those bad guys. Drop them like a bad habit. Soften them up with some quick attacks, then nail them with a strong hit.
Oh, there it is.
Roll the credits. This one's done.
Toby kind of acted a little bit more in this. He's a little bit more energetic. But anyway, so live, I heard Bruce Campbell and I grew extremely hard and didn't know what to say. Live push is no longer letting me use them unless I pay. So that being said, I can't use them for Trovo. I'm streaming I'm using this. I've always had a extension in OBS to be able to use to stream out to multiple platforms, but I was always worried that it come at the risk of bandwidth. So I guess
I love what they've done with the place.
I won't know, and I guess I'm jumping over this. I'm just soaring.
What would Spider-Man be without his spider powers? I'll tell you, he'd be Man. Is that what you came here to play? Man 3? I don't think so. Now go ahead and crawl up
This
this
game,
wall,
the
you know,
physics in this game
like
is very
Spider-Man.
weird. Like when he jumps, he just kind of like launches forward. But anyway, he doesn't launch up. He launches. Well, I guess.
Spider-Man, don't let him spoil the boss's plan.
Are you troubled by bad guys who move too fast? Ask your doctor about web splats, proven in lab tests to slow bad guys down by up to 80%. Web splats aren't forever. Side effects may include headache, nausea, and
There it
diarrhea.
is. But anyway, I will not be no longer be
These
using.
guys got no respect. Don't just
It's hard
stand
for
there
me to
and take
talk
their
with
abuse.
Bruce
Dodge to
Campbell
avoid
talking
their
over me.
attacks, then show 'em what Spider-Men
What's
are
dodge?
made of.
If enemies have a dodge out of the way to avoid powerful. What's? Oh. Dodge is L too. My Spidey sense. Oh. Oh fuck.
Here's a great chance to
They
take
just
down
use
a
the
superhero.
sounds like they just use the
Friendly
Tobey
neighborhood
Maguire
Spider-Man
audio
videos.
recording
Then there
from
were none.
the first
See
game
if
where
anyone
he
else is
gets
trapped in
hit.
here.
I remember that sound. Jump higher by pressing and hold her. Whoa.
Hey,
I guess we just
you're not a
launched
real hero
ourselves.
until you save someone's life, right? Otherwise, you're just a guy in long underwear who hits people. So save civilians in danger and start earning some superhero street cred.
How do I? Oh.
You saved me, Spider-Man.
No problem.
No problem. I guess I'm not going through there. Oh, I gotta save this person. What was it? So, because of the now, it's no longer free to use. Okay. How do I save them? Being the live push is no longer free. I won't be using
I
it.
owe
So
you a
I'm
big
I'm
thanks,
doing my
Mike.
own
Don't worry about it. Now run.
out. I'm broadcasting to Facebook locally instead of using them. It's a bummer, but I mean Trovo. I don't know if anybody watches Trovo or if I'd even have the success of being found on Trovo anyway. Over time, regenerate your red health bar by avoiding damage. You can only regenerate to the orange endurance level. Increase your endurance by finding power-ups.
Crime fighting's more of a marathon than a sprint, so let's talk endurance. Your health
Like,
will
why wouldn't I
regenerate
just do
up
that
to
if
your endurance
if
level.
triangle
Taking
always-
damage will wear away your endurance. Grab power-ups to increase your endurance. You want to hear me say endurance again? Endurance. Okay, there you go.
If that's a finishing move always, why wouldn't I always just do that? Oh, I guess not. Depends on their
Goons are
health,
really
I guess.
slowing me down. Gotta
These
keep moving.
goons. All these guys are gooning and I can't seem to get through it. I have
Press
to be
that
in
button
the
fast
circle.
to break those chains. No sweat, right? Well, maybe a little.
Listen, these crazies have chained our boss to a bomb up ahead. I can give you access to the next room. Hurry.
No problem.
Why would he raise his hand like that? Hurry! Whee! Yippee! I'm so proud of you. And I think that was the menu noise. When you get the health, it sounded like a menu noise from somewhere. Maybe Spider-Man 2. Like when you're like, okay, I'm done looking at the fact that I hit a checkpoint. I think it's that noise. When your white adrenaline bar is full, you can perform a devastating combo by pressing the adrenaline button before attacking. Dealing damage to your opponents will refill your adrenaline. You will see a white aura on the screen when your adrenaline is ready to use.
Fighter freak. Need a little boost to beat the baddies? Adrenaline's the legal, all-natural way to get some extra pop. Just press the adrenaline button, then attack. You remember when we were talking about dodging and how great a thing it is? Okay. Just checking.
Are they trying to do
Tip,
like a Souls
most
game with the
New Yorkers
dodge,
never
the
look up,
roll?
So why not take advantage? Jump and then give these thugs some death from above. They'll never see you coming.
Is that what it
New York
was?
loves a winner.
That's kind of cool. Like it seems like they tried to adapt the combat a little bit, which is kind of nice. I was gonna not give it credit and say it's too floaty, but so far it's not the worst thing in the world. Oh, I'm supposed to go in the box or in the circle.
Please, get these chains off.
Yippee! I'm Spider-Man. I'm super strong. I'm gonna rip the fuck out of these chains with my bare hands.
Fasten your seatbelt. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Thanks for flying Air Spidey.
What the fuck was that noise? Like she was a baby or something.
Just another day in the life of your friendly.
But we're
neighborhood
still
Spider-Man.
not there with
Lately,
3D
things have been
models.
going my way. I got the girl, and New York finally likes me. Not that there aren't problems. Like this new guy, Eddie Brock at the Daily Bugle.
That does not
He's
look
really
like
starting to get on my nerves.
Topher Grace. That does look like James. Oh, it is James Franco. That looks more like James Franco than
Harry,
the second
my
game.
best friend won't talk to me. On top of
Cue
that, new
the
gangs
middle
moved
music.
in and they're dividing up the
And it
city.
is J.K. Simmons. It looked like him
Still, it's
too. I guess
nothing I can't handle.
if the person's gonna voice act in it, they have the rights to use their face. I don't know if Thomas Hayden Church's Sandman does look like him though.
But I have this bad feeling like the sky's gonna fall or something.
This is how we give This is how we give the background story for where Sandman came from. I wonder if this is gonna be better than the movie. Probably not, but already it's all over the place.
Hey, whoever said being a hero was easy? If the bad guys are giving you too much trouble, feel free to adjust the difficulty setting. I won't tell.
Did it slow
Feeling
down? Or...
lost? Need direction? Well, you could join a cult, or just use the handy point of interest markers that appear on the screen to help show you where to go.
So how much of this game can I just like do whatever I want? Oh, he is. It's like the model is very weird. So there is some slowdown, it seems like, when we get into this bigger area.
All right, time to get into the swing of things. Look, I didn't write this crap. Anyway, just
Did
press and hold
Ultimate
the swing
did it take the
button,
the
shoot out, and hang
idea
onto a
from
weapon.
Ultimate
There you
Spider-Man
go.
on like how
Now
it
you're a
fucking
real
swings?
swinger.
Aim your web line by moving the left and the line. This will result in a different type of swing. Wait, what? A different type of swing? I don't know if I understand that.
Ain't got that swing? Try charging your swing to boost it. For maximum boost, release the charge
Boost.
button before your swing.
Maximum boost. Oh, baby, look at me go. I got maximum boost. Oh. I thought it kept like moving on me. Union Square. You can earn experience points by completing missions, performing combat moves, or combo, sorry. To manually save your experience points and your overall progress, go to the save load menu in the scrapbook. Okay.
Okay, now the scrapbook is your one-stop shop for everything.
Oh, that's so why did it give me the difficulty so soon? I don't even know where that was. Like, oh, I guess that was them. That was them giving me that, like, telling me to pick now. I don't understand. Game progress. Yeah, I don't care. To save your game in the future, you need to go back to the save load menu to earn more experience points, patrol gang territories, use the city map to find out where the gangs are
Man, the
strongest.
city's a mess. Look at all those gangs. I bet the H-bombers know something about bombing that building. Maybe they should have picked a different name, you think? The police can't always keep up with crime in the city. That's where you come in. Track down informants to get tips on gang activity, then put a stop to it. You'll make the Big Apple a better place to live. Sometimes you'll even find clues that lead to bigger threats to the city. Aha!
And anytime you can travel the gang turf shown on the map and talk to an informant to begin a crime patrol. The number of rings around a gang icon indicates how powerful the gang is in that area. Completing patrols will return turfs to the police. Oh, oops. What are we streaming on as in Twitch? I know this is me randomly thinking, but oh, just retro. Cool. That's fine. Return turfs to the police. Head of the H-bombers turf to investigate the recent bombing. Oh, it's just gonna tell me. I thought I was gonna have to save the point. I mean, it looks a lot nicer than the second game in terms of, you know, in terms of the light.
I've heard it more than once how the H-bombers have been hiding themselves.
It's
out as
Matthew
corporate
McConaughey.
mercenaries.
It's just like, I don't know, something about it looks cleaner, but I don't.
Didn't have any fingers
still-
crossed when you told me that, right?
Toby's a little bit more enthusiastic about his role. And they're trying to change it up with like the actual challenge to like
Corporate raiders are bad enough, but now they have their
like
own
with what you're
mercenaries?
doing and how you do it and what you can do in this game, be more like a detective, so it's not just the boring challenges of the first game or the second game. Oh, it's starting to slow down. I guess it does address itself. Oop. I see you can't do the... Oh, that's now your dodge is why. You can't do the pull yourself up a building maneuver. Or like web pull. L and R was what it was, and now... of course that's a... That's of course a new action. What do I do with this? There you go. I just bring a clipboard to the police. I don't know if this is playable. It's kind of slagging. There you go. Here's a clipboard. I put it on the ground so you can pick it up. Not like a...
Thanks for all you've done already, Spidey, but I gotta tell you, these H-bombers are giving us fits. Now
Yeah,
we
I
dabble
like
in
when it starts to
industrial
slow down.
espionage. We need to get back a
Giving us-
prototype they stole.
You got 39 seconds to do it. It's not very apparent that...
If this is industrial espionage, maybe I'll finally get my chance to say, man,
Oh, that's it?
Spider-Man.
Where did they come from? What was the... Where am I going? That move.
You know, this really isn't the place for you to be taking a little nap.
Oh, Toby. And it's like a little bit more interactive with like the things in the world, is what it feels like. I can't like some actions are happening and I'm not even doing it. Like I didn't. I was starting to go up the wall and then he just like kind of launched. He like started to web. I didn't do that. I mean, it's also the slowdown of this. Maybe I could figure a way to improve this game. There you go, Captain. I like how they're using all the original assets. I don't think this was maybe that original. I wonder if companies sell assets to other companies that are going to do the next part of the franchise.
Supervillain to take down. You think you could get back those power converters the H-bombers stole?
The power converters?
For guys who say they want law and order, they sure do break the law a lot.
Oh. Quick time event. God damn it. Hurry up. I don't want to do this all day. There it is. And then I get the one thing that was in the little silly, the like, why would this tractor trailer be in the middle of the fucking grass over here, and then why would only one thing come out of it? I don't know. They just a little. I'm giving it to this guy. Why does this guy want it?
Those power converters back probably save the city a whole lot of trouble in the future.
Who are
Spider-Man.
you? Regular guy with t-shirt? And now is he stuck like that? Yeah. Thanks, Spider-Man. Yeah, that sound was used in Spider-Man
Nothing in
2
life
when
is
you
free.
finished
Hey, I even get paid for reading these loser lines. If you want to improve your
what do you want to call it?
skills, you're gonna need to spend some
A
hero
goal or
points
whatever.
to do it.
Here, go to the hero screen in the scrapbook to spend. Oh, you don't even go to a store like the second game? They must have ran out of time. Oh, they're trying to do a skill tree. Uppercut, spider smackdown, 3-hit combos. This is the basic. Web mount. Oh, and then you go up this thing. Yeah, it's a skill tree. Kind of cool that it's a web, though. I'll give them that. I'll probably do that one. I can't do that one. Oh, I can't buy it? Oh, I can only buy the green one, I think. Oh, this is purchased. Oh, there's 0? Why can't I start buying them? Oh, I have to go to the first one? I want the web yank one. I guess I don't understand. It says I have a balance of 1. I don't... What the fuck? What are you trying to say to me? Can I only... No, because this is a 3. This is 0. But it won't let me buy it. This says 1, and I have a balance of 1. Do I have to be a certain level? Because that's very not apparent. I think I have to go to the next one. Ugh, that's stupid. Bounce up walls instead of crawling. Wall in the air next to a wall. Hold the left analog. A wall jump or a 4-hit combo. I'm gonna do 4-hit combo.
You can never have too many melee combos,
Too
right?
many. We gotta figure out how to. PCSX 2, Spider-Man 3. Fix speed. I guess there's a. I guess I could drop the resolution as well as somebody said disable that, like, don't limit the frame rate. We're gonna exit this. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna make sure it does save. I'm gonna make sure we can get the save game. Is one for yes, format it. Are you sure? Yeah. Was saved to storage. Okay, cool. Jesus Christ. Remember back in the day you had to do all this to allocate some sort of fucking file written to the system? Now it's like it just automatically does that. We're gonna quit.
This is a scoop if I ever saw one. I should get to the Daily Bugle. I'm sure Jonah will want to put a reporter on the case.
This is a poop if I've ever saw one. It's almost like the Eddie Brock that should have been in the movie instead of Topher Grace is in this game. Close game. I can save the state too. That's very interactive. Thank you, PCSX2 with your newest build. The graphics. I don't even see a place where I could specify the resolution. Get rid of anti-blur. I'm sure that fucking doesn't help. Fine. Texture filtering. I don't. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, is it not graphics? I guess I'll go to emulation after this. Yeah, I don't know. Nothing really stands out as something that I'd be able to interface. That I'd be able to change the resolution. Sets the VSync size to 0, making every frame be completed and presented by the GS before input is pulled and the next time frame begins. Using this setting can reduce input lag at the cost of measurably higher CPU and GPU requirements. That's not what it was. Enable this option to match PS refresh rate with your current. No, I don't care for that. Maximum frame latency. That's the maximum number of frames that can be queued up to the GS before the CPU thread will wait for one of them to complete before continuing. Higher values can assist with animation. What if I do 1? Set to host refresh rate? No, I don't care about that. I didn't see anything else. I really like suggested. Oh, let's just. I think it was Vulkan. Yeah. I only have the 1. I didn't know if maybe I clicked on that like OBS does, that I'd then be able to specify the resolution. It just still doesn't look like it. Oh, there, oh, that's a screenshot. I was like, what does a PNG have to do with anything? Yeah, I guess oh. I don't know. We can try it. It didn't really seem like I had any options that would really help things. I just figured I'd try. Oh, I love this. Like, why aren't most... look at that. Just boot the game up right where I left off. What if I leave it windowed?
Glad you're here.
You guys
Now I
can't
don't
even
have to
see it's
hold back
windowed
anymore.
anyway. I'm gonna leave it windowed and see if that helps. Like it scrapes on the bottom. I'm forgetting what the buttons are already. Oh, you can do that. You can kind of launch yourself up the building. That's good. I was thinking I was gonna launch myself off the building. Breaking news. This might have helped.
Hey, Betty.
Hi, Pete. Mr. Jameson wants you.
Oh my god, Betty, what's that helmet on your head?
What he said.
The 3D in this is no good. I mean, at least we're
Spider-Man
moving in the
bolts while
direction
building
where
burns,
we're
but
trying to put
he saved all those people.
3D
What's your
models in
problem with
in
Spidey,
games,
Mr.
but
Jameson? He's a good guy.
he's
Good
so
guys don't sell
frustrated.
papers.
He's so upset. Oh, I'm going.
Hello, Jonah.
Is there?
Got a catchy headline
Is
for
there?
you.
That's got to
You
be a
were
meme.
blown to smithereens.
Upset. Upset.
Who is this?
The
What do you
3D
want?
models
How'd you
and the
get my
face
direct
work
line?
in this is so fucking funny.
You
It's
and your
probably all
paper
hand
ruined me.
animated.
Now it's payback
Like,
time.
obviously not
I've planted
with a
bombs
pencil
at
or
all
whatever,
the
but like
Bugle
on a
offices in the
computer,
city.
like
See you in the funny
furrowing the
pages.
brow.
Hello? Hello? Just what I need today. Another whack job. So, kid, like I was...
Yeah, that is.
Parker!
Oh my god, he's killing it even as a voice actor in a video game, because he was totally not in the second one. But
Things seem quiet at the Bugle's main office. I should check the printing plant.
a pretty. Oh, I was like, music's over, but I guess not.
Web
what
zipping
was
can
the-
be handy when you need to get somewhere in a hurry.
Bruce
And when
Campbell,
is a
I
New
was about to
Yorker not
speak.
in a hurry, right? Try using it when climbing on walls too. If
Oh,
crawling
that's
on
what
walls
it is.
just ain't cut.
Oh, because I was playing on the GameCube and I don't think the PS2 had L1R1. Sorry, well, no, it would have. They just didn't implement it probably because I don't think this was on the GameCube, and that this is probably why, is that they would have been limited by buttons. So you have it as a single button instead of L2 R2. It's now 2 buttons. I'm sorry, it's now just your R1. I just have to get used to it. What was I gonna say? Because now we're gonna go to some other storyline. Who the fuck is this asshole?
Everyone to take the bad guys' toys away and make them cry? Try a web yank when they taunt you, or just pull them toward you for a stern talking to.
You talk the talk, Mr. Big Shot Hero, but it's time to walk the walk.
Come on, isn't anybody scared? Just a little?
Does he also have?
Change of plan. Activate the bomb now.
You don't have to go to all that trouble on account of little old me.
Press and hold the web attack button to attach a web line to a bad guy. Then
No,
press strong attack to pull them in and pound them.
Oh, I literally did it as Bruce Campbell told me. That was pretty fun. So can I not?
Away from the bomb. If
Can I not?
Activate it. This will be a short adventure.
Maybe it's just funny anyway that the audio slows down. It's still playable.
Time for Plan B.
Time your presses to throw the bomb into the river.
If you can't defuse it.
Stung on Twitch said, "Can I ask AI to fart for
So
me?"
long, Gay Bowser.
Did it. Now what?
I'll
get trashed by Jonah for
Yeah, I turned it back on. I just put a cooldown on it. I don't know what I don't think it will do it. I think it'll just be like give you a sassy thing. You're talking about have it say fart instead of you. I don't know if it will. You could probably be like, "Hey AI, can you say
Nice try, hero.
can you just say the word fart?" Because then it will fart because you said it, and then it will fart because he said it.
Stung on Twitch said at Tiny AI, "Yo, how are you, Diva Mama?
Oh,
The
hi,
house
Mark.
down, boot, yeah, slay."
Thanks for asking. How are you
What kind
doing?
of twisted freak plants bombs on
I need to
walls
add them to
as
the
a
thing.
Backup plan?
Backup plan. So I got this running. That's what I wanted to say. I got this running because I'm doing. I found that the PSX2 nightly build plays it, but there's sometimes with the game that it's like oh, I'm supposed to do something up here. We lose frames. Oh, it's right here. We lose frames in the game or something, and it tries to like its best to like handle it, but it's at the sake of the audio. The audio starts to slow down and it's very silly. Toby sounds like he's gonna poop in his pants. I gotta fix it so my AI bot is read out to you guys. He just punches it. Oop, jiggling on the thing.
Stung on Twitch said at Tinyagi, "How are the vibes today?"
You can ask the other one. Uh-oh, he broke. Oh, you gotta make sure it's the camel case. I just did that. I just want to make sure. Like, it's tough because there's no actual user.
"How are the vibes today?"
Oh yeah, try my iBot. I don't know. I have to go on there to see if it's still the case that it said April 1st. You gotta wait. Yeah, you gotta wait until April 1st.
"How are the vibes today?" Stung on Twitch said, "OMG, so true."
So there's a couple of things that we got this game kind of going.
Pick up the pace, Spidey. I can't
We
let any of these bombs go off.
I can't let any of these bombs go off. I love the slowdown is kind of funny. It makes it sillier. I
Stung
guess.
on Twitch said, "Pick up the pace, Spidey."
If you're just joining us now, I was talking. Not that it really matters, but I use Restream and Live Push to have us on multiple platforms. Live Push decided to implement a paid thing, so I can't use them anymore.
That's the last one.
That's the
I better
last.
check with the police to see if there's been any other sign of this mad bomber.
Uh-oh, game broke.
Thanks, Spidey.
Stung on Twitch
We
said,
can
"Ha
handle
ha ha, the
things here,
slowness is
but
silly."
The bombers
It is.
apparently set up a similar trap at the
Kinda-
Google's regional office.
Kind of
I'm
fixed
on it.
now. It fixes once in a while. Let me get let me try to fix the my iBot reading out of the thing, because right now I have TTS only for followers. but I have in the codes like a list of people that can send.
Nightbot on Twitch said, redeem Dummithacy.
I'm so stuffed with fluff, I'm dummy thick, and the clap of my ass cheeks alerted the bees.
What is it, tiny? Yeah. Alerted the bees. Okay. But yeah, so live push is limited, and these are the updates of today.
Stung on Twitch said, I know it's cliche, but weekends really should be 3 days SMH.
Yeah, you were always are you over the whole like, oh, you know, tech companies do that now, because now tech companies are now god damn, tech companies are now requiring people to go into the office and stuff. So like they're not somebody to trust anyway.
Remember, you can disarm enemies by pressing the web attack button when they taunt you.
They've almost activated.
Oh, only when they taunt?
Stung on Twitch said, I would quit on the spot if a decree came in like that.
Yeah, that's what I was. Sorry, I need to get to a state where. Oh, holy shit, I'm getting my shit rocked.
On Twitch said, my brother's place they do in office every other week.
You might want to applaud now because it'll be a lot tougher later with the handcuffs on. Everybody's a critic.
Fuck.
Stung on Twitch said, and so he just plans PTO to be when he should be going in office.
He coordinates when he has to go to the office with when he files a PTO. That's a silly move. Not that like silly as in like your brother's silly for doing it. Silly as in that that he's being smart by doing that, in spite of the fact that they shouldn't have to require people to go into the office. It's just silly that we've come to this. Long gay Bowser.
On Twitch said he conveniently takes sick days more often when he would have to go
Take
to
that,
office.
Hudson Bay. Jesus Christ, Hudson Bay. More often when I don't. So does he have free? Is he like one of those? Does he work for one of those companies that has unlimited PTO?
Looks like some sort of tracking device, and
looks like
it's showing bombs headed this way.
Tracking device.
Stung on Twitch said, I think he has metered PTO.
Oh, metered. Okay, what am I doing? Just going to it, right? Oh, okay. They all have bombs? I don't understand. Do I grab them? What do I just stop them from doing what they're doing? I don't understand.
Any guy wearing a red and blue leotard messes with me, he's in for a beating.
One of the bombs is about to reach the building. I've got to stop it.
The building. Kind of like I like the dodge mechanic a lot, to TBH. This game introduced like a Dark Souls dodge mechanic.
That spider in the middle of your chest might as well be a bullseye.
Whew. The building is safe.
Sorry, it's really hard for me to try to keep a conversation or have a solid thought, because this game is like, there's issues with it. It triggers my brain to think about what I could do to fix it. There's a lot. The game isn't really the game is open world, like the second movie franchise game, but it's like beat after beat. It's like, now do this, now do this, now do this. Now it's like all these things that are like racking up my ADD, so I can't even have a conversation. Anyway, what's it called? Live push no longer allows me to use them for free. These are the updates of the day. PCSX2 has a nightly build that seemingly plays Spider-Man 3.
Stung
We're
on
able to
Twitch
do
said,
it.
I'm just
It
reading
just
the news.
has some slowdowns.
I didn't know that Trump going on a $250 bill or being on Mount Rushmore was a real thing. I thought it was a meme.
I didn't even hear that until right now. That is, I believe it. Anything to fluff this man's ego. And then it's like, this is the person you guys wanted to be voted in. Like this doesn't challenge your notion of like, oh wow, we've might have made a mistake. This person is unhinged. Like what? It's not like anybody that's on any of the denominations of our currency wanted to be there. He's the only person who's been an elected official that's like, hey, I want to be on your currency. Doesn't that show how fucking selfish and unhinged and not for the people I am? Nope, doesn't. Oh, there's a speed. It's only running at 45. Maybe I'll fix it for next time. But right now it's running okay. It says it's only maybe just right now it's in this menu it's only after attaching a web line to an enemy, swing him around your head, knocking. Oh, I want to do that one. Yes.
What's better than swinging a bad guy around?
What better
How about
than
throwing him right into his knuckle-dragging friends?
knuckle
Bada
dragging?
bing.
the slow audio from the vocals is so funny. Bounce up walls instead of crawling. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's try the.
They say once you start wall jumping, you never go back to crawling.
Wall. I want to try this, but they don't even let me play the game. But anyway, don't arouse me.
I wonder if things have settled down at the Bugle yet. Couldn't hurt to see if JJ has another job for me.
The lizard? Okay, the wall jumping is pretty cool. If you would get on the building correctly. Yeah, we need to... Okay, now it's back to 60 FPS. There's like intermittent slowdowns. I don't know what causes them. Come on, you stupid bastard. Like now it's hopping. It was like said 70 oh, that was the VPS. Oh yeah. Now it's 60 FPS. I don't know. Is it like all the textures of like the cars and stuff that really tanks it? Like now that I'm up here, not rendering in.
Stung on Twitch said, is it supposed to be 60 FPS?
Yeah, it is.
What if you cap to 30? Would that give the program more resources to use?
I don't know where to put that. Before you joined, I was in the graphic settings, and I saw nothing about putting the resolution down to like 720 instead of 1080, or anything about what the frames per second could be. I kind of gave up. I turned off like something about like rendering shadows or something. I turned that off. It probably will never do it, but just in case that ever happened. You know, like right now it's fine. Right now it's at 60 FPS. It just intermittently hits and daggers. But yeah, don't arouse me with political jargon. I'll go off on a tangent. Not that I have any followers that I'll upset, but ha ha ha.
That's the third call I got about giant
J.K.
lizards running
Simmons.
amok in Central Park. Giant lizards.
Arr!
Photos pronto.
Right away, Mr. Jameson.
Oh my god, J.K. Simmons is the best fucking...
Giant lizards? They aren't paying me enough.
You missed the face animations earlier. They were amazing. Toby had like a upset brow. It was it was so good. And see how they like, instead of being like, hey, just go to Central Park, they just launch you into Central Park. I mean, I guess I could just swing around the city, but it's not like the second game where they were trying to make it like GTA, where it's like activity just pops up just pops up in the city. This is like, there's nothing to do in the city, and unless you do the main story,
That's what I'm after.
it's
I'd better
worthless.
not startle it if I'm gonna get some decent pics.
You're an ace photographer, right? Time to prove it. line up your shot and take some quality photos.
Did he
Oh wait,
vanish?
what is that you kids call them nowadays? Pics. Yeah, take some pics.
Where is he? What is too close? This is dumb. Is that good? I'm assuming right at this point I'm too close. This is stupid. Oh, he runs into a body of water, and then we're just to believe he pops up somewhere else. Was that not good enough? What else is in breaking news? What's the thing up? Can I? Oh, I can zoom. That's what it was. That's what it wants me to do. Oops.
Stungtung on Twitch said on Friday I learned that there is an HTTP/3.
photo.
Meanwhile I've only used pieces of HTTP/2 like twice in my entire career.
Whatever happened to IPv5 or whatever? How about that? How about that technology? Where even is he?
Stungtung on Twitch said speaking of career, on Friday I finally paid off my college student loan debt. After
Oh
13
shit,
years.
dude. Congrats. That's amazing. That's definitely like a huge achievement. And did you go to celebrate?
Stungtung on Twitch said IPv6 is still used, but somehow we never ran out of IPv4 addresses like they said.
Oh, oh,
think
sorry,
it's
I went to
because
6,
the
not
ISPs
5.
manage them.
To vault, dodge when moving towards an enemy. This will allow you to jump over enemies and attack them from behind. Try vaulting enemies who dodge or block. Ooh, that's pretty fucking awesome. I like that move.
Well, guess that answers the question as to whether those things are dangerous or not.
We got a call from someone who said they had been attacked by a giant lizard creature. Spider-Man, if you find
Been
anyone who's
attacked.
been hurt, bring them to us and we'll take care of them.
Thanks for the heads up. I'll make sure no one's still in the park.
He just casually walks up to them and grabs one of them. The fuck is the animations in this is so silly. Speak of the devil, says Toby
Stungtung
Maguire.
on Twitch said yoink.
It should have added like a Scooby-Doo soundtrack with like the old like 50s laugh track. There you go, lady.
Man, am I glad to see you.
Why do I have to pick her up? Bring her where?
Stungtung on Twitch said your cam is blurry.
Oh, it's probably because of the unfocused.
Stungtung on
It might be
Twitch said
because
I think it happened with the background.
you triggered it to be another background. Is that any better? Is that Eddie better?
You saved me, Spider-Man.
Oh, what?
Now
Stungtung on Twitch said it's better.
What am I supposed to do with her? What? Oh, bring her to the cops. Ambulance.
I owe you in a big way, Spidey. We
Jeez.
found someone. We'll help them from here.
That lizard is going to escape with a hostage.
What I call timing.
This game is silly. Any new news? I don't. We got the AI going. We got change of background. We got. I'm kind of messing around with redeemables locally to myself that aren't gifts that look a little bit better. I don't know if I'll like. If there's ever a point where Stream Elements is like, oh, by the way, you gotta pay us, I have a way out. Kind of like what, Live Push did to me, where I can't use them anymore because they now want payment. But, you know, I still have all the other redeemables, all the other words at Stream Elements, but then I did something like this. You might have saw me do it testing yesterday.
Coffee time.
I just can't, I don't know if the audio came in for that. Oh, oops.
Tiny Arcade on Twitch
Coffee
says
time.
Stuntung the redeemable video command is end cooldown for another percent cooldown left percent seconds.
The I guess I'll have to fix that. I don't even know if that worked. Oh, you know why it's doing that? I gotta fix that. It's because of the bot saying it.
Stuntung on Twitch said it did work.
It's because the bot's then saying that it was redeemed. Wait, why would the bot say it was redeemed? Do I have a coffee in? I don't know. I gotta fix that. Who said it was some bot said it was redeemed, but I don't have it with. I don't have any redeemables that are coffee with Stream Elements, I didn't think. But it should have been David Lynch going, coffee time. This is so boring.
I owe you in a big way, Spidey. I think that's everyone.
Oh, it was Restream.io. Oh no, that's just me. Okay, that's just me saying it through there. I don't know. I don't know why it thought that the cooldown was already kicked off. What do I want to buy? This game sucks. Dodgeball stop. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Superfly Spidey, pretend to parachute to the ground and earn some. No, that's fine. I'll do that. Oh, I can't do that one. Up. It wants. Oh, I'll just keep racking them up again, I guess. Let's see, is this my one with the that has the lag in the controller? Yeah, I'm just gonna save them up. I don't want any of those. Let's see if there's some see if there's any funny face animations in this.
Rampaging reptiles raid city.
I told MJ I'd meet her at Central Park.
Stuntung on Twitch said
Better
cinema.
not keep the lady waiting.
Cinema. They're talking about his hands, the way he's like did kind of like a jazz hands thing. Is this star for MJ? I'm trying to think of what else is new. You can redeem YouTube videos. I think I put a cooldown on that. I don't remember.
Stuntung on Twitch said I'm fighting the Calfight Queen.
And who is the Calfight Queen? Something in RuneScape, but I don't know. Is that like a good thing? Is that what you're doing to celebrate 2 victories in this weekend?
Stuntung on Twitch said she is from like 2006.
Student loan debt and beat a 19-year-old RuneScape queen. That's the I paid off my taxes and I did not use TurboTax. Oh, look at this loading thing. If you want to do something like in like a city event, it like fucking like breaks the immersion.
Right this way, Spider-Man. I've been waiting for a chance at you. Well, at least the pay is still good. Oh, wait, that's right. I don't get paid.
Nightbot on Twitch said, Regime nice.
Maybe make a little popcorn. Is that too much to ask?
Get it? Fuck. Fucking Christ.
Next time I won't move. Promise.
But yeah, I paid off my taxes not using TurboTax. I basically just copied my last year's last year's return, or my last year's filing, and then used refillable forms, and the state of Maine allows you to file with them online too. So I didn't have to pay TurboTax like $200 for something that's like. It's not inherently difficult. I have never filed taxes like on my own before. It's always been through TurboTax. So it was
still won't talk to you?
Oh, that is not Emma Watson. Look at it. Look at the face animations. Like look at his weird.
But he's your best friend, Peter.
His like
Deep
fucked
down,
up
he has to
eyebrows.
know you'd never do anything to hurt him.
Who is this? Who is this?
Give him time.
Who is
I'm
this
sure
Emma
he'll get
Watson?
over it.
Ooh, Toby. Uh-oh, Venom. But I was able to just copy last year's.
Like clay.
Yeah, I think it's just like the when did this probably come out? Like 2004. It's like that time period for 3D animation. It just was still not there. And I think this is what's his name? James Franco. They don't really give a lot of background. It's like, oh, okay, he's just Green Goblin now. I guess that's what that's saying. It's like, what happens if you've never seen the movie? How would you know what they're even trying to suggest? Bring her home? Bring her home.
Wow, this is a great way to see the city. You should
How romantic.
For rides. No thanks. With my luck, I get one of those.
No
fat suits and
thanks.
Stick gum under the seat.
Stop it. I'm gonna get sick.
Why did she laugh about that then? So I was able to just use last year's filing, get an idea, and then I had to like dig into like Google, and I watched a YouTube video about like claiming losses from equity and filing my K1 and filing for Bitcoin that I made like $50 or something off of Dogecoin, and it was a long-term what do you call it, long-term earning, long-term something, because I had it since like 2023, or I had it for like 4 or 5. I think I had it more than 5 years is what it's called. So maybe I just saw like PayPal allowed you to do Bitcoin, so I bought $100, and then I just held on to it until it was benefiting, and then, you know, this current presidential campaign, or like things were changing in the economy, so I'm like, I guess I'll sell it because it's, you know, $50 in the green. Or $60
This is worse than a roller coaster.
that I was gaining. Does she continuously say that, or only when you're swinging? Because it would break immersion if she's just like saying that and you're just like casually walking down the street. Where the heck is her place? I just ditch her in this alley. Bye. I wish. But it felt good to like actually, because I'm under the impression that like we shouldn't need to pay to file taxes. Like you're already potentially losing money if you underpaid in taxes. So
said I use Taxit. It is about $60.
yeah, I saw that there were alternatives to TurboTax. TurboTax I think has like the most UI, and it's like the most appealing one because it makes it seem like it's super easy.
Because the state adds on $20.
Yeah, I did see. I don't know if it was Tax Act. It was something about like IRS file free or something like that is the one I saw a commercial for. And at the end of the video, they're like, but when you file for state, you have to pay X amount of dollars. I did it through the state, and I didn't have to pay. I owed them. I owed them for underpaying, I guess, but it was like 120 bucks. But it's better than, you know, being 140 bucks because I'm paying a service. Look for opportunities to swing your way up onto the sky stick and stop Harry.
Traffic's clear. Now I can
Stung Tongue on Twitch said also, several of my credit cards had 20% cashback deals with tax software, so it was really $48.
I don't understand what I'm doing.
Stung Tongue on Twitch said, but in the end I owed the
hard.
federal government, so I still lost.
Quick time events. How fun. This is dumb.
Hold still.
Oh, we just went through a car. Also, several of my credit card had 20% cashback deals with tax software, so it was like, oh yeah, why not? If you're gonna get a deal on it, and it's helpful, it saves you the time. But in the end, I owed the federal government, so I still lost.
There's nothing to talk about.
Yeah, it was the other way around. I owed the state.
Getting a sense of deja
Are we just gonna
vu
do that again? I don't want to do that again. Oh, is it just like a little faster now? Oh, did I miss a quick time event? Is that why we fucked up? I wasn't paying attention.
Can't keep this up much longer, Harry.
Oh, we just went back down. This is dumb. Whee! Why would you hold on? Why wouldn't you just swing away? Or does he not know you're Spider-Man? He must know you're Spider-Man. That's why he's doing what he's doing to you. Or you don't want to swing away because you're in your Toby clothes. Your Peter Maguire clothes. Oh, it's just like faster this time.
Nothing's gonna save you from my vengeance.
Fuck, it's tough because... There you go. I don't want to fuck this up, because I don't want to have to do that all over again. Did I lose?
No!
Thank God. I did not like doing that.
Harry! I gotta get you to a hospital.
But it just felt, I guess, yeah, it just felt good to be able to do my taxes without like needing some service. Because if I ever want to do it again to try to save money, I mean, this is all to say because my federal was accepted already, so that feels good. I don't see why my state wouldn't be accepted. I even included a bunch of like they're like, oh, include like at least through the state of Maine, they're like include documents to make it to help you file. So like I guess if like something seemed like it was not correct, they'd be able to see your actual physical, like the 1040 that you file, or the This or the your 1099 or anything like that. You can include it in the end. I'm hoping that doesn't get rejected, but it felt good to like when you know when
What this is, but I'm sure I like it.
so all of a sudden we're just black Spider-Man, the black suited Spider-Man. Look at that cake. So it just felt good that, like, you know, when you do something and then you're presented with the bill and you're like, oh god damn it, I should have just done it myself. It just feels good that I don't need TurboTax. Oh, is this gonna be like the Prince of Persia game where it's like when you're the
Spidey's coming this way. Time to get me some payback.
Why am I wearing a black suit?
when you see a black aura on the screen, the black suit's rage is enhancing your attacks. This power allows you to crush your enemies, but you must be careful. If you wait too long before removing the suit, the black suit will control you and you will pass out. Yeah, this reminds me of the Prince of Persia game where it's like you have the ability as this like other entity, but the longer you use it, either in that game it drained your health. I don't know if it's going to drain your health, but I think you just need to hurry up and get back and take off the suit.
Goes with everything, but it doesn't go with you. At least not for too long. Got me?
Here's where it came from. I feel great.
He's loving it. Okay, hold on. It just cues rock music.
Getting dizzy. Better take the suit off.
Wait, how do I change it? Oh, it's not jamming the button as a quick time event.
It's my Spidey.
Oh, that's their music. I forget what the button was. I like how you just sit there and hold on to them. I keep missing them because of the cops. The cops are adding like a... Oh my god, what the hell just happened?
Oh, you were so close. I almost felt that.
I forget what the series of buttons is to do the web goo. Not just the web pull, but the web goo.
These lizard attacks have me stumped. Hey, Dr. Connors has been doing research on reptile DNA. I should pay him a visit to see what he thinks of all this.
I'm Tobey Maguire. DNA. Hey, go find
Stuntung
out
on
what
Twitch
this
said the
lizard's
IRS lets
doing.
people under a certain income use free file with many of the big tax preparers. You know the companies lobbied hard against that one.
I didn't know that they fought against that, which it's annoying to me that, like, here's something that we're required to do as citizens, and yet it's still like a private company is gonna pull more money out of us. It's nuts. So that's why I was like super against. I'm like, I'm gonna do whatever it takes. I'm gonna the moment I can, I'm gonna try to file my taxes, and I'm gonna try to do it early. So if in case something goes wrong, then fine, I'll file with TurboTax. I'll let them have my money because I was not prepared or whatever. Something came up and I was busy, etc., or I couldn't figure it out on my own. Being that I filed with them last year, they charged me $200 because I have equity in the startup that I work for. They do this whole thing where like, oh, well, now that you need these series of forms to be filled, you go into the next tier, paid tier. So it's like you got to pay like $230 total. I was like, fuck that. I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna do it myself. But I did not know. It makes sense, but I did not know that the IRS, for at least filing federal, like allowed you to use their services through them. I did know there is the option. I did know that there is the like the easier way to do it. It's I saw it if you log into the or not log in. Wealthy pedestrian. If you go into the IRS's website, there's the two options. There's like yes, like if you're in a certain tax bracket, you can use what you're saying. I didn't know it was like using those well-known services. I thought they just had a better UI. But then the one what it suggested if you weren't in that the lower tax bracket, you could use free free fillable forms or whatever it's called. There was another one I started signing up for, but
my brother gets to use HR Block for free.
Oh, nice. I don't. It's odd that H&R Block has a storefront to me, but I guess that's what it is. Without name dropping, I guess. I know somebody who used H&R Block last year, and they incorrectly filed for them, and this individual that I know had to like go in their office several times to try to fix it. They were like super ambiguous as to whether like what the problem was. They're like, oh, we need to hear back from the IRS, and it's just like all this time lost, and it ended up being more than I paid for TurboTax. And they're like, they don't file anything that complicated. So I would rather not use H&R Block.
All units, please respond to a 1029 kidnapping. Waste Tribe members reported to have abducted a doctor in your area.
Where the fuck am I? I'm like going to the other side of the world. This game, I said it before. Well, I said like the lighting in this game is a little bit better, but I think the like what's in the world is less fun. Like there's nothing, like it doesn't feel like the world is sprawling with activity. It feels like I'm going from this side of the world to the other side of the world. That was the same thing with the Ultimate Spider-Man that felt lacking. Like at least in the second game did it right, where it's like you could help people just by them calling to you. It felt far more interactive.
Dr. Connors, you here?
My sweet
You
Dr.
okay?
Connors.
Dr. Kurt Connors. Time is 8:47 p.m.
I don't think that's the same actor. It looks like his model though.
Well, my regeneration serum is finally ready to test on a human.
Almost sounds like fucking
What better guinea pig than myself?
what's his name? The guy who plays Ferris Bueller.
I know there are risks, but I can't allow a twist.
I can't think of the name of him right now.
When science can
The one who
correct
killed somebody driving and got away with it.
happens. Please see that my wife and son get
Stung Tongue
this
on
life.
Twitch said
Yeah,
Broderick.
Matthew Broderick. Ka-ching.
Stings a bit.
Wow, ow. Wowie zowie. But yeah, I'm becoming adamant and on a little fucking pedestal about how it's like outrageous that there's services that charge us. And then there's like the whole thing about like there was always three things I think with TurboTax. It was you pay for what tier you're in. So if you don't go to the next tier, you're free. But then there's like to file or to have them. I don't like that lizard at all. It has like a human face, or maybe it hasn't developed all the way. But second thing was their routing, the bank that they route out of, you have to pay that bank, and then there was like a lawyer fee or something. I don't know. It was just like why wouldn't I just like hire like a tax lawyer to file my taxes at that point? But it's like, I don't think, unless you have a ton of money and the IRS wants a lot of money from you because you should be paying it in taxes and you don't want to like misfile, why would you ever, like, why should we have to pay? Oh, fuck that guy up. Why should we have to pay to file taxes? Crazy. I mean, that's what I'm trying to prove, is you don't have to. You don't have to use these pieces of software. You could do it yourself. It's just, it took a while because I wanted to, like, you have to do the whole that whole spreadsheet to make to understand I forget what it's called, like what you were taxed per the year. You have to do the math out to determine what you get as either a refund or you didn't pay enough in taxes. Where am I going? Oh, over here. Where are they? And what do I press? Oh, I'm to do this. I'm to kick a fucking fire hydrant so it shoots the water on the car. Oh. Oh, and then I pull it closer. Okay. That was silly. And then like just the free fillable form is basically just like a form that is what is it? I always forget. Is it yeah, you have a W-2 and you fill out the 1040. It's the 1040 just as like a fillable thing. It's not, you don't have the fancy little like prompts to, or the workflow to like really save you on like the time. Oops, I keep forgetting what the button is to crawl. Sorry, like TurboTax gives you, fucking Christ, this game is not like what, like when it comes to when it comes to like moving and everything, it's a little crazy. Where are they? TurboTax just gives you the opportunity to like, you don't have to really understand what the fuck you're doing. It just gives you the prompts in the workflow to, you know, did you do this? Did this happen? Did this? Yes, 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 no. And then it just like fills in the math for you. And then it has the logic to say like, oh, if you said yes to this, then present this form to you, and then have you fill out this. Oh, you bought Bitcoin, so fill out this, you know, claim this amount that you made, etc. But by filling out this form, but it doesn't even have you fill out the next form. It just asks you the next series of questions. So you have the ease of not needing to know what the fuck you're doing other than just answering the questions. Use uppercut to knock enemies away from you. Uppercuts are especially effective after you web splat or vault an enemy. When enemies are in the air, you can use this web moves on them to get extra hits.
Press and hold the strong attack button to uppercut enemies. You
I'm
can
trying
then
here.
yank 'em around with your webbing. Fun, huh?
It's not working.
Like somebody yanking away the football before you can kick it, isn't it?
Press and hold the strong attack
Oh.
button to charge your uppercut and juggle these losers.
Oh, okay. There's a whole fucking animation, and it's like kind of impossible. Okay, well, he got in my way, so that works too.
Don't look so surprised. Really think I was just gonna stand there?
Really think I'm just gonna stand there? Okay. It's really tough to pull off. Okay, that's how I'll do it. I'll volley them, and then, oh, I'll do this, and then come back and do them and do that. That works. A little bit of this, and then a little bit of
Now to
that.
catch up with Doc Connors again.
Where free fillable forms steps in, where it's like still a little feasible, is that when you answer it says like if you're claiming yes or no to something or filling in a form.
Cast iron?
When you fill in I'm trying to think of an example. It's like if you're claiming something that was taxable based on some sort of I'm forgetting the verbiage. The verbiage for when you like you have some sort of income passively that's not your main main source of income. Like other little benefits like equity and stuff like that, or stocks and stuff like that. When you claim that and you do it in free fillable forms, it says like add, and then it then creates the other form, adds it to your list of forms, and then you fill that out. I guess that's why it's called free fillable forms. So it's like it's not impossible to figure out, because then you just read the form and then you answer the same questions. So like it's like why I get like people like the ease of use in terms of, okay, well now I don't have to think when I do this. I can just do. Okay, swing and a miss because the cops hit them first.
Next time I won't move. Promise.
But it's like not that different. And I'll get off my high horse about it. I'm just saying that I'm adamant about the fact that like it's kind of absurd that like they give us this idea that like we need their help, and then they charge so much money for something that we could just do on our own, especially when we're already potentially paying in more and because we owe federal or state more. Do I use cast iron? I don't know what it is, so no, I don't use it. Is it something with casting? Is it something with
Stung Tongue on Twitch said like a cast iron. Stung Tongue on Twitch said cooking.
The way you not that you needed to say it differently, it just sounded like a service or something, because we were talking about that, I guess. I don't personally have one now. I gave it to someone in a breakup. That's the last one I ever had. And I bought my mom one, and I was using it when I was living with them. I want to get one, I just haven't gotten around to one. But the seasoning and everything, not that it's impossible to do, I haven't got around to, you know, actually coming to terms with like, it would be great to have one. But, and then there's like the whole, like, I kind of wanted one secondhand. We've talked about this on the stream. I've become addicted to using Facebook Marketplace. So now anytime I think about buying anything from Target or Walmart or something local, my thing, I'll go on a little tirade. My thing has been I don't use Amazon unless I really can't find it anywhere else.
Stung Tongue on Twitch said I have a 10-inch skillet but I barely use it, also it's fucking heavy. I also have a La Creuset Dutch oven which I haven't used.
Oh
I
my
just
god.
use regular steel pots.
What is La Creuset? I've seen them. There's the kitchen store that's in South Portland that sells them. Like, when did that become a fad? They just kind of been popping up everywhere. I've never really heard about them until like this year when I was Christmas shopping. Is that like a new, because you've had it, so I'm assuming you've had it for several years, so it can't be new, but it just all of a sudden became a huge fad. But I'm sure you should find a way to use it. I think that's the thing that's like
on Twitch said I think they have a lifetime guarantee. I got it unasked as in Christmas gift this year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got it this year. That's so all of a sudden they just became super popular. But what was I was gonna say something that what you were, that's kind of also what I feel with a cast iron skillet or whatever you want to call those, is that it's like very like it's very niche to what you need to cook or what you want to cook. So it's like I don't know if I have so many uses that I'm gonna find myself buying one. So it's like that being said, it's like I'd like to have one, but I haven't had the need for it, like you're saying that like the Dutch oven, you haven't even found yourself having a real like purpose for it, like baked beans or something. Like, is the whole point of it supposed to be that it really cooks down whatever's in the pot? And it's just easier to use because it's ceramic. I just never understood the difference in terms of just using that over metal. Maybe it's just better for you overall in terms of like not having those alloys break down into your food. Because most it almost looks like the ghouls from Evil Dead, which would be a good callback to Bruce Campbell. Here we go again. Survive the ambush. Anyway, my tirade is simply that there's like too many on the screen, so it's like really fucking up. I don't like how I can't hit them when they're on the ground.
Stuntung on Twitch said it retains heat and is even heat. Good for
Oh,
searing.
okay.
Plus
Okay.
it's naturally non-stick if treated well.
You can make a good chili, or you can make one of the soups out of that calendar I got you. How's that? Have you done any of those? Not that you're obligated to. I just thought you'd like the idea that it was from a local artist, and you can use it as a calendar too, so you don't have to feel obligated to actually make the soups. And I can go into that tirade about how I buy things nowadays.
You got away into the sewers.
I only use Amazon unless if I cannot find it anywhere
Stuntung on
else.
Twitch said Dutch oven can also
And I
go into the
usually
oven.
save hold on to Amazon purchases for like months. Like I'll do an Amazon purchase maybe every like quarter of the year. And it has to be something I can't find anywhere else, or like maybe not bulk, not like it's crazy that to me it's crazy. I get that some people can't get out of their house, and I empathize with that, but the people who are just like in the major cities that are like 20 something years old and they just buy their groceries on Amazon and have their stuff delivered to them is crazy. I think it's then never mind. I don't get it. That's all I'll say. So I leave Amazon for every like quarter of the year, and then the next thing would be like ordering from like all the other stores. It's really just if I can't find it. I would rather have brick and mortar. I'd rather have the ability to go into a store and it actually exists. So I want to stop funding the machine. I don't really care for Target because I worked there in high school, and I understand that their stuff is a bunch of junk that's just prettied up for like middle-aged mothers that want to think they're buying really nice things. Walmart feels like a bunch of junk too. But the thing, like, I've gone away from wanting to go to like brick and mortars, as like I want to buy these things, and have done like if I really want something, or like if I've thought of something that I'd like to buy, I want to get it secondhand almost always off Facebook Marketplace. That doesn't undermine what I'm just saying about how I don't want to do Amazon to say brick and mortars. I just mean like, obviously I'm gonna go to like a grocery store and get my laundry detergent and get my consumables, but when it comes to like a big purchase like furniture and stuff, I'm gonna try to find it secondhand because somebody bought it prior to today's period where everything's particle board and fiberboard and a bunch of bullshit. It's like real oak, real whatever, and then I can sand it down, fix it up, or like repurpose something from somebody who passed away. I know that's unfortunate, but I know most things that I get off Facebook Marketplace is like the passing of somebody, an estate sale. Somebody like lost their job as a contractor and now they're selling all their tools. Oh, oops. I'm going away from the lizard. I thought I did what I was supposed to do. Oh, it's cool that it calls it Harlem. Dutch ovens can also get into the oven. People bake bread in them. That's what I thought it was. Oh, you usually... Oh, I guess, yeah, that's right. I don't... Do Dutch ovens really work on a electric stove? Here, that's the question that I have. Without looking it up, I'll let you be the expert in it. You know what I mean? Like the fact that like a open flame on a gas stove makes far more sense to me in my mind in terms of like induction or like
Stung on Twitch said they work.
What's it called? Like how thermodynamics works with the idea of a flame hitting the ceramic and that bringing up the heat versus like the glass electric stove inducting it into ceramic and it not working as well. What the fuck? Is this a little kid? Oh, is that Dr. Connor's son or something? He's like seen some things. What is on his shirt too? Fuck, isn't that easy? Where is he? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Looks like he has a beard now that I phased through his head. Oh, is he facing me the other way? Oh, that's why. No, he's not. What was that? This is so amusing to me. But yeah, I know there's like a list of like kitchen things that I need to like get into. I bought a food processor off Facebook Marketplace secondhand, and I don't think I utilize it enough. What else have I gotten? Oh my god, what the hell? He just phased into his body. Is this Return Child? Is this not Dr. Connor's son? What does this have to do with the lizard? Was he just stolen? Was he just stolen from the lizard? Also, that background command's gonna trip me out. I'm gonna think that you're telling me that the background's fucked up. And I guess it didn't work. Try it again. Maybe you coincidentally got the same background. Like I said, I have yet to find a way to get the current source object to know if it is that. Never forget this. I don't have a way to know what the current background is to say if it is that, then use a new one. So I guess you might have gotten the same one.
I can add you to the proud list of my victories.
I was really having a hard time with that area for some reason.
What was your name again?
Oh, that wasn't even the lizard. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? I didn't want to do that stupid little storyline. I went in here. Oh, okay. I guess they did open the manhole cover and I wasn't paying attention. What else do I have that I want to utilize more? They almost look like Tony Hawk fucking Neversoft models.
Yep, I'm in the right place.
What the fuck is this? Oh, they just come out of these pods?
Sounded like they took that person through that long tunnel.
I love the dodge mechanic. I'm gonna utilize it. Oh, I guess I can go like this and stun them and then hold. Oh, how can I use it? It's like it's really coincidental, or it doesn't always work because I always get staggered by them. Where did he go? Can I go down there? Pods have them. This is kind of fun. It's not like, you know, it's something new.
Missed again? You need to practice a little? I can wait.
it's kind of hard to pull off the uppercut. Oh, I just did it as I said that it's hard. What else could I utilize in the kitchen more? Oh, I was thinking about buying one of those KitchenAid mixers, obviously off Facebook Marketplace for secondhand. Somebody had it for 50 bucks. The trouble is with Facebook Marketplace is that somebody might beat you to it. So then you have to gamble on whether or not like the thing you're willing to like say, fuck it, maybe this thing doesn't work correctly. Maybe that's why they're selling it and they're not supporting that in the okay, I guess the Steam hurts me. Maybe they're not giving that away in the listing, that there's something wrong with it, and you'll find out as the time goes on that, you know, the reason they sold it is because they were sick of this thing that would fail every now and again, and you have to risk that possibility that you're going to, you know, bum rush. Oh, swing and a miss. You have to like do whatever it takes to get to that listing before anyone else does. So that's the gamble of Facebook Marketplace, is that you might buy something that's like inherently flawed. But even so, like I think a lot of the things. Holy shit! Look at that fucking thing.
Anyway, for these big fellas, you can attach a web line and then attack to bring the hurt to them. Okay, now. Deal with large enemies by attaching a web line, pulling yourself in to attack.
Oh, okay.
Stung on Twitch said, I have a stand mixer, I love it. Got it as a gift.
Okay, this guy's tough. You have a stand mixer? Is that like, is there another brand other than KitchenAid when you say stand mixer? I'm maybe, what's the word? What's the word? I'm biased towards KitchenAid, that I just know them a bit more so than any other brand.
Stung on Twitch said there's other brands, but KitchenAid is the most popular.
Yeah, I can't think of it because my mom had one growing up, so I can't think of what else there is. Not that there isn't something, you know. What's the brand that you have? You might have even showed me when I was over. This is silly. Oh, that hurts me. I guess I could just use this health. Okay, you can't uppercut this guy.
Don't get any bigger than that guy.
Nope.
Stung on Twitch said Delogi is another popular one I see often in videos.
Oh, I don't know if I know that. Is that like Finnish or something? Or Swedish? What is going on? How come I can't? I don't, maybe I probably do know the brand. I'm just not recognizing it. It's funny how marketing and products work. How you're just like biased towards something just because it's the only one you know, it's in your head. Like, not to say the KitchenAid is like more inherently better than any of the rest. It's just like the one that's, you know, everybody has. Where'd he go? See, the dodge mechanic is great. See, I'm watching that shit. Look at that fucking great. 8, 10, 11. Okay, I was gonna. The combat's like not amazing, but it definitely feels better than like the other Spider-Man. Compared to like other, like the Arkham games or something, it could be better, but it's definitely. It's definitely better than the original, especially Ultimate Spider-Man. I felt like the combat in that game was terrible. Oh, fuck. I'm trying to understand, like, really utilize the combat, and oh, how did I do that? Can I swing him around? He only, he only like goes left and right. There it is. Oh, I almost got it. Holy shit. Big dude. Ow. Stop it. Come on, get off. I tried to get off of him. He won't. I thought you were supposed to get off. Maybe I'm not pressing the right button to get off of him. Or maybe I'm caught in an animation. There you go. Oh, that's just because he died, I guess. What is this, like, fucking tribal drum music, by the way? And because we're not rendering in the rest of the city, it's been running smooth. Good thing, because there's a lot of enemies at once, so I'm sure that would tank if we were in the city. But it is very apparent as to, like, when the game is gonna drop lower than 60 FPS.
Now, can't let Doc Connors get away.
See how, like, the audio set is not, hey, don't let Doc Connors get away. What do I do with this? Oh. Uh-oh. Sabotage. How do I... Oh, that was pretty cool. I like that. How I used him to hit the other guy. Okay. I don't like the sound of the Spidey sense in this. It's like kind of cartoony. Come on, Spider-Man, turn that valve. What if I just say fuck you and just keep going? There's no benefit of me fighting them. It's a waste of time. There's gonna be puzzles in this? I mean, that's fair because the first Spider-Man did that.
Need to plug up the leaks on that pipe.
I don't know if it's really much of a or do I just literally, oh, it's not much of a puzzle then. Literally just doing this.
Webbing 1, lizard goo 0.
Okay, Tobey Maguire. Way to sell that enthusiasm. Yippee! Oh. Yippee! Was that it? We didn't get to Dr. Connors. Where the fuck was Dr. Connors? Web mount upgrades unlocked. I can now mount my foes and web them in the mouth. Fill up their mouth with web. Smash an enemy in the head as you vault over him. Oh, that's pretty good.
If you're gonna vault over an enemy, you might as well knock some sense into him while you're up there.
I don't care for that one. Dive bomb. After jumping into the air, use this powerful air kick to knock an enemy.
Look! Up in the sky! It's a foot heading straight toward my face! Expect to hear this a lot when
Web hammer. After attaching a web line to an enemy. To an enemy, swing him over your head and slam him into the ground behind you. How do I get up to that thing? Oh. Speed upgrade. This increases your swinging and wall. Sure.
You've got speed. What do you do? What do you do?
Pretend to parachute. I don't care for that one. Yeah.
They say it's not the size of your health bar that counts, it's how you use it. But why the heck would they say that?
I think I wanted this one the whole time, but I'll save on to one for now. Oh, ha, ha, hee, hee, hee. You want to continue the mission or take a break and swing through the city? That's an interesting like, let's not lose the player because they want to go back out. It's such a weird development. A weird, like, weird suggestion.
Stuntung on Twitch said, anyways, I was asking because I'm making corn muffins right now. LOL.
Are you making them with a mixer, or are you just hand mixing them?
Stuntung on Twitch said, and the recipe said to use cast iron, but I'm not. I'm just making muffins instead. Stuntung on Twitch said hand.
You're just doing it by hand, yeah. Because I thought you were also bringing it up with the fact that you would be using a mixer. Ooh-wee. I mean, the combat is okay for like a, you know, a PS2 game. I mean, this game isn't that bad for a PS2 game. What do I do with them? Where am I to bring them?
Spider-Man, can you be telling me how I can repay this kindness?
That was a white dude, wasn't it?
Don't blame me if I throw up on you.
Is he appropriating the Indian accent?
That was awesome.
Come on, pick him up. Pick up the fat guy.
You've done this kind of thing before, right? You ain't such a bad guy after all, Spidey.
Oop.
Is it cool to say up and away? I owe you in a big way, Spidey.
I know this may come as a shock, but I really don't like getting hit.
I mean, I think this plays pretty. It's smoother than like the GameCube game.
Stung on Twitch said the recipe I uses Greek yogurt instead of the typical source sour cream some call
Yeah,
for.
I do like
I
that.
like muffins because they're easier to freeze.
Have you ever cooked with coconut oil? What the fuck is this dude? Oh, these are like. I don't. What even are they? Is that like the big dude? Can I ride him? Oh. Yeah, you can ride him. I thought so. I thought that'd be the case.
Stung on Twitch said I have coconut oil but I don't use it often.
Well, I wonder if you could use that. Well, I guess it's not the alternative for the necessarily for the sour cream, but like it is a good muffin or like a. I'm trying to think of what like an alternative would be.
Me for the last time,
What the fuck is he doing?
Come and get it, Spidey.
Come on, isn't anybody scared? Just a little?
There it is.
I thought you might provide a challenge, Spider-Man, but
Stop.
obviously not.
Not moving. Oh, okay.
Stung on Twitch said the Greek yogurt is for moisture and tang.
Yeah.
Other recipes use buttermilk or sour cream.
Sorry, I kind of lost concentration when I was trying not to die. But maybe instead of like lard or like butter or whatever, you could use coconut oil.
Stung on Twitch said Greek yogurt at least gives more protein.
Protein. Is that Craven?
Stung on Twitch said protein.
Oh, we did. We did see a. Oh yeah, was Craven in the third game? Third movie? It was Sandman, Lizard. I forget if Craven was in it. 'Cause I'm pretty sure they were trying to suggest the Sinister Six.
TBS butter, which isn't bad across 12 muffins.
Only use 6 tablespoons of butter, which isn't bad across 12 muffins. Yeah, okay. I just wonder if you could do like an alternative with coconut oil. I wonder if that's what it is, or I'm wrong. Wow. I wonder if any of this was mocapped. Kind of gives the impression, but then it was like fixed up by hand. I'm not sure. Maybe only in the cutscenes.
Time to speed things up. Move it, Spidey. This is not a drill. Well, actually it is.
Oh, fuck. Oh, there was a drill behind me. Okay. I didn't understand. I thought it was telling me to dodge the boulders. Oh, I guess that makes sense. I didn't know what that was with all the dust and everything. Oh, what the fuck? What am I? I'm getting hit by the rocks. Fuck.
Gotta avoid that debris or it'll slow me down.
I mean, I guess this is more amusing than just always being in the city. Oop. It'd be funny if it turned me the wrong way. What the fuck even is this, though? You know what I mean? I know it's just to try to like add some some structure to try to be a obstacle, but it just like doesn't make any sense. I did it.
These walls are covered in slime.
Covered in. I'm gonna defeat Dr. Connors, and then I'm gonna probably call the stream.
Nowhere to run now, Doc.
Maybe I'll. He is not. He honestly looks like the villain in or the what the mom who was played by Sam Raimi's brother in Evil Dead 2 turns into. It's almost as if they're paying homage to that because Sam Raimi was the director of this movie and Bruce Campbell is the voice of the narration, that they wanted to have a little tribute to Evil Dead because it doesn't look like the lizard at all. But I don't think the lizard was. I'm gonna die.
Miss me. Now you gotta. Wait, never mind.
Stungtongue on Twitch said, oh, so he doesn't want a lizard kiss.
He doesn't want a lizard kiss. I found him out. God damn it, I tried to get off of him. What the f- God damn it. Well, he's not getting off of him like I want him to. I'm dead. I'll probably have more health once they bring me back into the boss fight. Because I didn't have full health when I got in there.
I don't think I'll be able to climb them. Not even sure I'd want to.
Nowhere to run now, Doc.
You shouldn't have followed me, Spider-Man.
It's totally playing homage to the Evil Dead 2. What the fuck?
Stungtongue on Twitch said, did you hear the BASM quit after 9 years? Did I already talk about this last week?
I don't know off the top of my head what the BASM is. At least not.
Stungtongue on Twitch said Sarah.
Oh, BA. Okay, I thought for some reason I thought you were when you said quit, I thought you were talking about something political or like what's been happening the last couple of weeks with everyone getting fired in federal positions, and so that's
Stungtongue on Twitch said she quit without a job lined up.
That's where my my head went. Yeah, I talked to you about it. I talked to you how I guess they just come right back in, so there's no point in me trying to clean them out first. Jesus Christ. I gotta dodge more. No, there's two big dudes. It almost like doesn't benefit me at all to bring to take out the big dudes or the first wave because there was only one big dude. Ah, fuck. Sorry to get to what you're saying. I talked to you about it, yes, and then, or you said it in the stream, and then we were talking about, I don't think we really went into detail, you probably don't know any more than that. Oh, okay, they give me health, though.
Stungtongue on Twitch said, okay, yeah, I forgot I brought it up last time.
But then I talked to Z about it. He didn't talk more than what you've said, just the idea that, you know, it happened. And same idea. Well, no, I don't know if they said to the point of they didn't that S didn't have that thing lined up. I don't know if they knew that like you did.
Stung Tongue on Twitch said she has a group Discord DM with the Integrations gang.
You did talk about how B
Stung Tongue on Twitch said
and potentially somebody else had more of a lineup than, or when the transition happened with where you are now, they were given an actual B. And I'm forgetting what B's last name is.
Stung Tongue on Twitch said Ook, yes, so I told a lot.
Yeah, that B.
Stung Tongue on Twitch said, was that on Discord?
Yeah, I think it was directly to me in Discord.
Must have been.
That B was given more of an opportunity and potentially another BA. And S was kind of slotted into like Legacy, and it was far more chaos and not what they wanted to do. So they you know, they were not feeling it because they oh, I potentially fucked that up. They DM'd me about the current position that I have, and we're saying, I think I told Zach all this, and we're asking me how it's going, and I said it was going good.
Redeem pop.
Sex dream about him, initial D. As in the other BA? The only one that comes into mind that you had an interest in was the one that you went to the specific place. I'm not gonna say the specific place. You in the group.
What? Twitch said DVS Goliath.
I don't know. I don't even know who he is. To be TBH. The one that the one who's now a developer that you did the event with. You and the group went to the place in the city that you're in and did the thing, did the exhibition. That's the only person I know you were interested in. And I thought David
on Twitch said that was the aardvark.
I thought D. What I guess you'd get the idea from D versus Goliath that it's the particular name D. I thought, I don't know if I remember who he is, other than that kind of squirrely looking person, like very pale person. I don't even know if he works for Cubics anymore. Or, oh fuck. Okay, well, we're done talking about this. I can't have
Stung Tongue on Twitch said
I can't have a conversation without saying words.
He has trouble
specific
speaking
words.
Sentences I don't know.
I can't have this conversation without accidentally saying certain words. Take down the Dragon Tail.
On Twitch said it's like verbal charades.
Yeah, I can't. Well, no, I keep accidentally saying the thing that we're not supposed to be saying. Take down the Dragon Tail gang to hit the lead on Craven and Dr. Connors to do this patrol. Turfs marked with question mark on the city map. A with a backslash appears over eliminated turf. Why would they use characters like that? Why not just use like images? Like an X or a check. Like, yeah. I guess this is kind of cool. Like, I feel like they weren't doing this kind of stuff until like the 360 and the PS3 with like a whole map and
Stung Tongue on Twitch
like
said
markers
anyways
and stuff.
It was a surprising sex dream because I didn't really consciously think about that.
Oh, if
Stung
he's
Tongue on
if
Twitch
he's
said he seems kind of bro-y. Why?
If he's bro-y, then it's not the same person that I'm talking that I know, or that I was thinking of. I'm pretty sure the person that his name starts with a D and then it's the same name was also where we worked and is not the same person that we're talking
Stung Tongue
about.
on Twitch said, well, at least
Oh, he wasn't a BA. He was just support. He was just on the phones all the time with the customer? Wasn't there a D same name? Wasn't he also somebody from the company we work? Do you know who I'm talking about? He's very pale, very squirrely, like shy and meek. You know what I'm talking about?
Stung Tongue on Twitch said,
Was his name also the same thing? It's definitely not broy. Not the I get what I'm saying is I don't know who you're talking about at this point. Use through the button or for the light. We'll finish this conversation as Night Cycle. That's kind of cool. This is kind of a impressive game for the time, I think. Maybe it didn't age well.
on Twitch said my muffins have about 5 more minutes.
Oh. Hooray for muffins. We're gonna find someone to raid. Nobody's in the other chats, so it's not worth explaining anything more. Or I guess I could just say that the Big Johnny 13 and I stream on Wednesdays, other than me streaming on Sundays. So if you enjoy this, you should come around to John and I. Next week, or this Wednesday, we're gonna be playing Go Back to Skyrim, and then the other game we play is we do a co-op and a pass-off game, and our pass-off game is Death Stranding, where we're like, I don't know, a little bit more than halfway through that. I got nothing else to say.
Stung Tongue on Twitch said nighty night.
Coffee time.
I gotta fix that. It's not supposed to. It's supposed to be.
On Twitch said Ty 4S.
I'll have to fix. I haven't. I don't know how I undermine that. No, it's just Cock does the coffee one. I'll have to fix that. I forget what else. Oh, just the YouTube stuff. I'm curious if that still works without an issue. What's a funny YouTube video? I just want to test stuff before I head out. I also still have to fix that the our live or John and I's video at the intro thing doesn't work. Then I'll be out of here. Oh, I was gonna say. What did I just made it play, I think.
Peanut butter jelly the long way. Peanut butter jelly the long way.
Okay, good. Anyway, I'm gonna find somebody to raid. And everybody enjoy their Sunday. It's poopy out today, or it's colder than it was yesterday. I was out gardening before I did my taxes, and picked up a Facebook Marketplace corner hutch thing.
Sunny for now.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's only 30.
Corner hutch thing.
It was sunny. Or it was like it was like 50.
Said yesterday was so nice.
Yeah, it was like 50 yesterday, and now it's down to 30 again, and it's supposed to snow here tomorrow, which sucks. Is anyone playing Spider-Man 3? Is that even a thing to be played? Nobody's playing Spider-Man 3. Retro, actually.
Stung Tongue on Twitch said yeah, here we are getting rain.
Yeah, you guys are getting rain and we're getting snow. I don't have the random video game music that like I wish I had. Let's sort the where's retro? Sort by low to high. I keep getting lucky that the people that I raid, they don't read the raid, and I just kind of dip out. I like to raid always, but sometimes it's like, you know, maybe I'll stick around because I'm getting off a little early. There's like a whole group playing retro games. There's like 3 people on camera.
Not Toki.
Okay, we're gonna raid them. Multi-Tap Archive is playing Toki Monkey. Okay, I don't know. I don't know if I'm a fan of their, like, I don't know what. It's literally, they made OBS, they took OBS, it's camera, game, and that's it. But whatever. It's no time like the present. At least they're putting themselves out there. And there's like 3 of them, so go talk to them. Enjoy your Sunday. I got nothing else to say. Check out the Big Johnny 13. We stream with him. If you like what you saw, give us a follow. And yeah, that's it. Go fuck.
Nightbot on Twitch said,
Go fuck yourself.
Goodbye.
Bye. I don't know. I'm doing the outro thing when you can't hear it anyway, but goodbye.